Hola. Man, that little curl. We are still in the we're still in the evening. Same evening as day one. This one here is gonna be um, quick 5 minutes. So earlier you and I spoke about the four key things that somebody should do, or that I'm gonna do to just uh, arrive to the best me. And so, just as a reminder, they are health. So working out for at least 10 minutes whenever you can is always good fun. So I'm always gonna post a video. And yeah, again though, this is more for me rather than for you. Um, it's amazing. It's amazing because both of us get to go through this journey. And I really hope that you try the same thing. Okay, 10 minutes health. Second is reflection. And so this is at least 5 minutes. And the idea is to always just engage. And then if you decide that you want to continue, do. Number three is community. So make sure that you reach to someone that you love and that loves you. In other words, um, love is a beautiful thing. And when you decide to give it to somebody and they accept you as you are and you accept them as they are, it's something really cool. And so when you find people like that, make sure that you explore that further. When you ever encounter things that make you feel good, and explore it further, because the whole point of life is happiness. Point number four is finance, and we'll take videos of that as well in the future. Oh man, in the future we might do trading videos, bro. It's gonna get good. All right, so right now we're just gonna have 5 minutes of reflection, and yeah, okay. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Now, even though I love you looking at me and this is gorgeous, for this next 5 minutes though, I'm gonna pretend you're not here. So I haven't made my bed, so I'm embarrassed. So let's go that way. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Second timer. 5 minutes. Starting now.
Hi. So, what are we gonna write about? We're gonna write about anything really that you want to write about, anything that has gone on throughout your day that you want to highlight, touch on, expand. One of the things that I do is I have a paper, and in this paper, I have two sides. On one side is my to-do list, things that I should do for that day, and on the other side is random notes, just random thoughts that I have throughout the day. Whenever the day finishes, ideally, take these notes that I've written throughout the day and then write them on the left side of the page, right side of the page. And then on the left side, I write just the journal. And usually I get those ideas from this part, which is what has gone on throughout the day. Yeah. All right. Cool beans. In a perfect, not in a perfect world, basically, just 2 days later, a day, 2 days, 3 days later, you go back to those notes and then with a different pen, you review. And so you just read your own journal, and you see where you were back then. You see where you are now. You see whether you can make any progress on anything that you wanted to do. It's a good way to keep accountability for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. 5 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. Bye.
5 minutes.
Third timer. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Arrow. Give me 1 second. I'm adding something to my to-do list for tomorrow. All right, cool. How'd it go? Yeah? Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna expand on some of these thoughts a little bit further. So because this is the first recording that for day one for the reflection, I'm gonna give you a special treat. All right, so I'm gonna give you a quick read for what I wrote. So this was inspired not by a note actually that I had written on a white piece of paper. I still have to do that. It's critical that we transfer what we write on the day, in the day, to the left side of the page. I think earlier I mixed up the sides, whatever. On the left side of the page, all you're doing is just taking what's here, just because it's really, really important for you to see what you thought about throughout the day. And then on the other side, you got your to-do list. And so it's really important that that you write the thoughts that you had throughout the day on a piece of paper, because then it just makes you aware of just everything that you're thinking about, and things that you forget, that are important. Cool. One of my goals as well, by the way, is to improve my memory. And so I am actively working to do that. Again, I do that because it makes me happy. These are stuff that I want to do. Live your life how you want to live your life. Cool. And so earlier today I had written a note, but I had written it on this book, which is where I write everything. And I had done it there on purpose so that I'd follow up with it. And so I had written, today while I was trading, a voice kept on saying, what about the lost time? So good job on trading, but you really should have started last week. And so I say, shh, good job. In other words, I'm trying to shut off that stupid voice that was, giving me shit for not starting last week. And instead simply just tell myself, yo, good job on starting. Which, really, good job on starting. This week, it was fantastic. I lost 500 fake dollars. Right now I'm learning how to work with the hotkeys, and we're gonna talk about that later on. But yeah, I'm just starting with all this, and so it's really important that I practice with fake money. Okay. Yeah, I have a really, really cool program, and we're gonna talk about that in just a little bit. So let's read on. So here goes. The reality is that though trading ended up going fantastically, this week, I only have 2 more weeks with a really good simulator, live trading with Ross Smith, who's a professional fucking trading person. He made $500 and turned it into $100,000. He called it a $500 challenge. Dude is a G. To show you how it can be done, he didn't even put in the 500. He Ubered, and he drove for Uber, made $500, and then did the $100,000 challenge. Anyways, so simulator. So he made a simulator, and this simulator is awesome. Anyways, so I've been working with the simulator next to Ross, because he live trades live. He puts up the charts of the stocks, so trade ideas. His chat where people can also post their own ideas and post stocks, the learning material, and more. So to add one, so I had purchased a course 2 years ago. I had paused it. I continued it over the past couple of weeks. Things have been going really well. I'm getting the hang of it. And it's gonna finish in 2 weeks. To add another month, it will cost $400 when I have no money. Because, might I add, right now we were put on a temporary layoff. This begins May 1st, so my last day of work is April 30th. Sucks. And we're gonna be back at the school in September. So classes will resume for the students hopefully in September. So yeah, that's where we're at. Good times. So I have a decision to make whether I spend another $400 or whether I, save them. I'm gonna spend them. I think it's critical, but I can't spend $400 every month, and it's impossible. I can't, not right now. And so these next 2 weeks, kill it, and then pay the $400 for the next month for May, and then kill it, and then yeah, just we'll see where life goes. But the idea is to become a good trader. Hopefully within a month and a half, I'll be better than I am today. That's at the very least what we're gonna do. Okay, all right. Cool. Love you. Talk to you later.